Hi, welcome to Monday Morning Inspiration, and today's topic is the power of facing into your fear. It's always been a topic that's fascinated me, I think, ever since I read the book Feel the Fear and Do It Anyway. And there's a particular client I've been working with for a couple of years now, and when the pandemic hit, he's an investor, and when the pandemic hit a couple of years ago, his portfolio lost a huge amount of money. And it really knocked his confidence, and I helped him kind of rebuild his confidence and kind of get back in the saddle. And when the recent conflict has hit in the Ukraine, he's literally lost billions of pounds. His portfolio has lost billions of pounds. And he took another massive hit, obviously, to his kind of self-esteem and his self-confidence. So we've spoken several times since then, and what really touched me is, I said to him, so what have you learned from this? What does this now enable you to be and do as a result of these, massive kind of, disappointments, failures, whatever language you want to use? And he said, I realise how resilient I am. And I just thought, wow, isn't that amazing? I don't know about you, but if I'd lost that kind of level of money, I'd probably want to give up or feel so ashamed or humiliated that I couldn't carry on. And yet he's gone away and reflected and realised that, in fundamental ways, his thinking is still very good. He's been affected by factors beyond his control, which is very much how investing works. There's probably 60% of things in investing that you can have some control over, and 40% of things that you have no control over at all. But here's the thing, I guess ultimately his deepest fear was precisely what's happened, that publicly within his industry, within his company, he would be seen to be somebody who had sustained such massive losses. And yet what seems to have happened is by needing and having, in a way, to face his deepest fears, he's almost become immunized, not kind of indifferent and not caring, but kind of going, well, like the worst thing that could have happened has happened, and I've survived, and actually I'm bigger than any success or any failure that I could ever experience. And this is what kind of inspired me about our most recent conversation a couple of days ago, who's him realizing that who he was bigger than any success that he could sustain, and he was bigger than any failure that he might experience. So I just found that whole thing very inspiring. It just reminded me how, by just personally over the years, how I've kept leaning into my fears and experiencing things which I've dreaded in a way. But every time I do, actually my confidence grows a little bit, because it's like, well, I've faced so many of my fears that I get stronger as a result of it. Not genuinely stronger, not defensive and not kind of I don't care about it, but it's like, wow, I've survived things that I dreaded ever happening to me. And I think that's the point I'm making here, is we can survive the things that we deeply fear happening to us, and as we do, we can become genuinely more strong internally. So I hope that's an interesting idea to you. As always, happy to have a conversation. By all means, drop me a line, nick@imnickwilliams.com, and we'll arrange to talk. Thanks for watching.